Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a spontaneous live here. I've come off night shift this week, and we've got a long weekend, and the old body clock's a bit messed up. So I'm wide awake. It's like 1:20 a.m. Normally I'd be in bed on a Sunday night at this time ages ago, but I'm like, why not do a beer review? I've still got plenty of good stuff in the fridge, international and Australian. So this one's from Vault City out of Scotland, and it's their toffee apple modern sour beer. I've always been a huge fan of that toffee apple flavour. Like even as a kid, when I'd go to like school fates and that sort of stuff, like toffee apples were the shit. They were so good. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And yeah, I picked this one up at a UK tap takeover, which a couple of weeks ago. We are pretty lucky. We got plenty of beers from Vault City, and we got like Cloudwater, Verdant, Left-Handed Giant. I'm trying to think what else. There's plenty of good stuff anyway. So I've already poured this one just because I needed a photo. So I wasn't sure what colour it was going to pour, but yeah, it's come out looking like a hazy IPA. Just that real sort of vibrant orange colour. It's about a 2 finger head. Yeah, a little bit cloudy. The carbonation was sort of low to medium when I poured it. What else can I say? It looks pretty nice in the glass anyway. Cheers, Jagman. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. You're having a good weekend. So yeah, I've got it in my posh glassware. Let's go for a whiff. And yeah, out of the Vault City, I've probably had, I reckon all up, I've probably had about 6 or 7 of their beers. They've all been pretty nice. So yeah, you're getting that mix of sweet and sour. It's like a huge fresh apple smell. And yeah, like sweet toffee. The sweetness, like it smells like it'd be probably more sweet than tart. But yeah, it smells unreal. It's just like exactly how you'd expect it to smell. Being toffee apple, you're not really going to get any other smells apart from those two main characters. As far as like the base goes, I'd just say like it. Just if you were to go on aroma and just appearance and that, it's probably like a biscuity like backbone. The percentage on this one too, which I didn't say, is 6.3. I think the last Vault City I had was only in the fives. But yeah, this one looks a bit thicker than that last one. Yeah, body wise, I'd probably say it's probably medium body. Yeah, let's go a taste. Cheers. It's got like a real smooth and creamy mouthfeel. So yeah, on taste, it's actually more sour than sweet. It's almost got that like mouth puckering sourness, which is good. That's what I like in a fruit sour. You want it to actually be sour if it's a sour beer, and that's what this is. Probably getting more apple flavour than toffee, but the balance is pretty good. It's definitely like that sweet toffee. As far as apple goes, I couldn't really tell you if it's more like a green or a red apple. But yeah, the apple flavor's like really, really punchy and like yeah, it's like sort of almost like yeah, when you get stuck into like a fresh apple, just that real juice. Cheers, Joey. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's it's actually Monday morning here now, and yeah, we got a long weekend for King's birthday holiday. And yeah, my football team, Melbourne, they play Collingwood today, and it's always a huge match. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. But yeah, the only reason I'm up at this time is yeah, I've come off night shift this week, and my body clock's all messed up, and I had a bit of a sleep during the day today, and now I'm sort of wide awake. So yeah, bring on the beers at any time of the night. Yeah, boy. It'd be what 3:30 in the arvo there. I sort of knew the good thing about me going live at this time of the night is I know at least there's going to be some people around. Whereas, yeah, when I come home from if I work mornings, I'll come home during the afternoon, and in Australia, my afternoon it's practically all you guys are in bed, so it can suck at times because there's no one around. But yeah, this has just got that nostalgic vibe. It just reminds me of a kid going to like shows and school fetes and that sort of stuff and grabbing one of those big toffee apples on the stick and you're like tucking away at it for hours. Just this big. I remember back in the day, they were normally big green Granny Smith apples, and they just had this huge cake of like toffee around them. Cheers, Brevis. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend. Cheers, Ghost. Same goes to you, brother. Good to see some of the good lads around, the good folk. So yeah, this toffee apple beer is delicious. It's got that real like desserty sort of vibe. Like say if you had a good sesh and then you wanted to sort of wind down and maybe you just had a meal and you're like just want that one or two beers at the end of the night. This would be a good one. It's not as sort of not as big and thick as some of the other Vault City beers, but I do like how the flavours like quite balanced, and it's yeah not too sickly sweet. But yeah, that level of sour is good. It's that sort of beer where yeah, if you couldn't handle sour things, you'd probably like it'd be a little bit too much. So yeah, that's the last of the can there. And up jumps my dog behind me. But yeah, it's just it. Obviously, it doesn't look as nice in the camera, but it's like a real bright, vibrant orange. Mm. Yeah, boy. Death by chocolate. There's actually a few stouts with that name, and they're always just massive, like a massive imperial stout with just heaps of chocolate. Yeah, that nostalgia, I love it. I love when you grab beers and yeah, you just tuck away at them and they remind you of something, like whether it be food or like I don't know, like a time that you had when you had something similar, or it's like music. Listen to particular songs and they remind you of certain times. Like if you're a fan of like toffee and apple, I just can't see how you wouldn't enjoy this beer. It'd definitely be one like, yeah, say if you were trying to get a mate, particularly like a female, into like craft beer, and you're like, oh, do you like toffee apple? And they're like, yes, I do. And you give them this, and they just be like, wow. How would I score it? I'm going to say 4.4 out of 5. I'm quite impressed. Yeah, these guys, they're from Scotland, and that's pretty cool that we can get some of their beers here occasionally. But yeah, as far as sours go in the UK, they're probably like number one or one of the best of this sort of style there. Equivalent to like your Mortalis or your Imprint or your what's the other one called? 450 North, that sort of stuff in the US. Yeah, really nice. Yeah. I'd love to do stuff like that. It'd be cool. It's just hard for me to get access to a lot of stuff just because I'm in like country Australia. Well, in saying that, I can get access to some of the hype shit in the world, but then there'll be stuff like Miller High Life and that I've never tried. So it's sort of weird. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So yeah, 4.4 out of 5. Yeah, if you like toffee apple, definitely give this one a try. I hope to get more Vault City beers. They're very nice. And like, I'm not really a fruit sour guy, but if you get good quality ones like this, it's like, yep, give me more. So cheers for chiming in, peeps. And I don't know if anyone's live or doing anything now, but you might see more of me perhaps. Cheers.